Okay.
That second one needs another ding. Come on.
Are you serious? Shall I go dong ding?
Go ding dong. Ding dong. Yep. Dong ding.
Cheers, everybody. I've got my little rosé, a little
Got
sparkling
your
rosé for a sparkling day. Now,
Beautiful
just look
day.
out there, darling.
Look at that out there.
Oh, it's sunny again. I'm
Oh.
awfully sorry.
Beautiful one day, perfect the next.
Oh, you know, I'm enjoying this. This is Greek rosé, let me tell you.
Yummy.
Let me put that just there for a
Alright.
second. So, number 2 in my celebrity request Greek special. How about that? Kelly Hoppen, this is for you, darling.
What
And
does she
what has Kelly asked for? Well, Kelly has asked for just what she would always ask for. It's clean, it's precise, it's wonderfully designed, and it is as simple as a cucumber salad.
Of course
Now,
it is.
so what can I do with a cucumber salad, Kelly? It's not exactly, I don't think it's that challenging, but what I want to do is do something very special to it. So I'm going to sort of, first of all, this is a Kelly Hoppen plate. Is that right, darling? Am I right?
Well, I don't know if it's a Kelly
Well,
Hoppen
it's
plate,
not
but
her
it's
plate,
a
but
type of plate
it's
she
that
might
sort
like.
of rectangular shape.
Yeah.
So what have I got to do?
To be symmetrical.
So I'm going to just shape, I'm going to sort of do these little shapes with the cucumber. I'm going to take out the middles. I'm going to cut the cucumbers a little bit thicker than I would do normally.
Okay.
I'm going to put them in there, just a little bit of olive oil, lay them on this dish, and then we're going to finish them with a beautiful yogurt dressing.
Ooh.
And the yogurt dressing
Yummy.
is, look at this, darling,
Oh my goodness.
fresh yogurt from Kalamata,
Wow.
which is over that hill.
Gorgeous. What else have you got aside from the yogurt?
So I've got some cayenne
Gorgeous.
there. Garlic.
Garlic. We've got garlic. We've talked about the garlic. We've got the seasoning.
But
What are you going to do with the lemon?
What we don't have is the lemon just going to pop into the cucumber.
Gorgeous.
Just a dash. So I'm going to put some dill in the dressing and dill in with the cucumbers.
Smells amazing.
Parsley in with the cucumbers and finish the top of the cucumber salad with some mint.
How amazing.
How about that?
Smells so good.
Shall I show you how we're going to do it?
Let's show. Are you gonna,
Oh,
where
by
are
the
you
way,
gonna do the
buttermilk.
Yeah.
Do we remember buttermilk?
Yes. Let's have a refresh on buttermilk.
Buttermilk is the milk that would be left over when you made butter.
Yeah.
Buttermilk has got nothing to do with milk in butter.
Okay.
So how do you make buttermilk? Because you'll see it in
Quite a few recipes.
in baking, etc., etc.,
Yeah.
and fried chicken and things like that. All it is milk and lemon juice. Leave it for 20 minutes.
So
Simple as that. So I'm going to do a couple of limes, like.
So you're using your
this.
peeler to make it pretty.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a couple of limes. I'm probably going to do 1, 2 more. This is a funny peeler.
So you kind of make it stripes.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 more.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's what I
Okay.
want.
Okay.
So now what I'm
Okay.
going to do is I'm going to take that and cut it in half.
Okay.
Anyway, there's no
There's no right or wrong with this. It's
No,
just
then the
making it
idea
pretty.
is, which I've now forgotten my little teaspoon.
Oh, darling.
So what I'm going to
sure I did
do,
that for
I'm
you.
going to get the other cucumber. If you could get me a teaspoon, and we're going to scoop out the middle, and we're going to have them in little
Little
half moons.
lovely. So we've got our little teaspoon.
So we've got the teaspoon. So now what we're going to do, look,
I'm the
I'm going to.
kitchen porter.
You are, darling. So I'm just going to scrape that down the middle.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
So all these are the seeds of the cucumber. You remember that
Lovely,
everyone talks
yeah.
about the seeds of the cucumber. Now also the seeds of the centre bit of the cucumber. You see, I never really take the seeds out, but I just thought this would be, Kelly would expect this. But it would be, because it's all about perfection with Kelly Hoppen and her designs. They retain a lot of water as well. And some people say that there's a bitterness in the seeds now, I have to say. These
So
cucumbers
perhaps
are
nice
so
with that.
fresh, by the way.
And so
Are literally
pretty and
fresh.
sweet.
So we just take out the middle bit. Now, these are not cucumbers that you get from Waitrose that are big and round. These are freshly grown cucumbers from off the land.
Off the land. What's next, my
Is
love?
we're going to chop them. Now, I think, oh, look at that.
So you've got
already.
the middles. So you've got the middles out of them. Lovely. Oh, look at you, Dazzler.
Now, bearing in mind, I didn't do
So
that.
you've let yourself down
I know,
here, darling.
I know, but bearing in mind, I cut them freehand.
You did very well.
So I think
Good
we want-
eye.
I think this size.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah. I'm with you, Daz.
Can we just check? Because I'm going to
happy.
put. Yeah. Are we happy with that?
Yeah.
Thinner or light? No, happy with that.
Happy.
Okay, let's just go. 4 cucumbers. 4 candles. Sorry, 4 cucumbers.
God. Was that like an old joke?
It was 4 candles.
Oh, that only Fools and Horses.
No,
No, that was
2 Ronnies.
2 Ronnies.
2 Ronnies.
4 candles.
4 candles. Anyway, 4 cucumbers. Now, I like that. I like that a lot.
Right, okay.
So now what we're going to do is we are going to put some fresh dill in there. And you think about
Can we
dill.
Go heavy. Go heavy on the dill.
Go heavy. Well, you think about dill in Greek food. We made that lovely tzatziki with
Tzatziki.
cucumber. Tzatziki. Tzatziki?
Still struggling.
Okay. And cucumber and dill. I mean, it's like a match made in heaven,
Oh, it
isn't it?
is. Dill is my favourite herb. I love it.
I think we're going to put it. That's enough, dill.
Okay, my love.
Put
Look
that
at
in
that.
there.
Oh, heaven. Kelly's going to be
And then
happy.
I want some parsley in there as well. Oh, by the
Is
way,
she a
look.
garlic lover?
Can I
I
just
don't
show
know if she
you
likes
this?
garlic.
These are sold in bags up at the supermarket. You just buy bags of herbs.
Yeah,
And it's so lovely. And,
it's like Waitrose.
and do you know how much a bag of herbs are?
How much?
18 pence.
That's quite cheap.
Is that good?
I would say that's extraordinarily cheap. So we've already got the dill in. We're adding the parsley.
I want to put some parsley in there.
Yeah.
And do you know what I'm not doing?
What?
Because cucumber, you remember we talk about salt? So what we did with the tzatziki is we put the salt in to drag out the water.
Yeah.
So you don't want to put the salt on the cucumber just
We
yet.
don't want that to happen.
We'll do that at the very
At the
end.
very end, yeah.
So that's my
And when's the mint going
mint's
in?
going to go on top.
Oh, lovely. Gosh,
I want to
love
finish the mint on top. Now I want some more dill in the sauce. So I'm now going to make the sauce, but let me just have a little wipe down.
Okay, darling. Okay, Dazzler, are you
Okay.
nice and
So
tidy and happy?
We're just a bit tidier now. We're just getting ourselves ready. I'm just going to put a bit of salt here.
I like it when you do this.
I know. So we're just going to, because we want to put this into the. Remember how we do this?
Yeah. It was almost like that crushed garlic we had at lunch this week.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Wasn't that yesterday?
Yeah.
Wasn't that amazing? So what we're going to do is finely chop, and then we're going to grind because we want this to go in our dressing.
Yeah.
And I think being
So
in
you're going to
Greece,
have more the flavour. Sorry,
yeah,
honey.
being in Greece,
Yeah.
we will have a really good helping of garlic. And we'll
I woke
grind.
up with a garlic hangover this morning.
Did you? Well, there was a lot of garlic in that meal yesterday.
Literally, first thing I could feel when I woke up.
So I'm just going to, and if it's not grinding up well, just put a bit more salt in.
And it brings it out, does it?
Yeah, well, like salt in everything we do,
Yeah.
it breaks down.
Right.
So, it brings the water out. But in this case, it will use as a little sort of, like,
Breaks down all the fibrous
yeah,
bits
well,
in it.
well, it does, but it's like, if you were sandpaper, look at that. And also it goes into the well, in this case, the garlic, into the vegetable or fruit.
Yeah.
So now, I think that's about right, don't you?
Lovely. Where's it going
Yeah,
to go?
going in here.
Okay, my love.
So in there, we have got some dill at the moment, because it's a dill and yogurt sauce.
Kelly's going to turn up and say, I don't like garlic. What's the bet?
well,
What's the bet?
well, there's a good bet.
I'm going to message her and find out.
There's a good bet. But anyway, now the next bit.
Okay.
We are going to use some of this amazing fresh yogurt. Look at that.
And this came, Jerry and Ilya brought this back over from Kalamata.
Kalamata.
Look at that. It's amazing
I think,
yogurt.
look at that.
Oh my God.
It's all down to incredible. We go on and on and on about fresh produce. So, that's going in there. Let me put that there. Now, another spoon, a bit of my buttermilk, because it's a bit too thick at the moment. So put some buttermilk in there.
Yeah.
I think about there. Buttermilk being just a bit of lemon juice, and I might put a dash of lemon juice in
Okay.
as well. Now, I want to give it a little bit of something.
Yeah.
So I've got some cayenne pepper,
Okay.
because you need just something on it, I think.
Yeah.
And my idea
Good.
was a bit of cayenne pepper. Now I've got a little
That's
whiskey.
why you've got your whiskey.
So I've got my little whiskey, and we can break it down a bit more if we want to by putting some more buttermilk in.
When you said whiskey, I literally thought you were going to put whiskey in.
Oh, whiskey. No, it's my little whiskey.
Lovely.
So I think we'll put a bit more buttermilk in.
More milk in, okay. This is going to be really good. When you said cucumber salad, I thought, I'm out. Forget it.
Now
But now I'm interested.
you're interested?
Now I'm interested.
Look at that.
Really
Isn't that
good.
gorgeous?
Yeah, it's looking great.
Now we're good. Now, I think also in here,
Our cucumber's resting over there, waiting.
we need a bit of seasoning in here.
Now we can add the seasoning.
Well, we can add it into the yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put some salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Some olive oil on
Right.
here.
So now you're adding the olive oil. So nothing else no oil was added before.
Oh, wonderful.
From the
And this
hotel's very own olive oil. Got to come
Very
here to
own
get that olive oil.
Olive oil.
Not for sale.
So a little toss in the wonderful Greek olive oil.
Delicious.
Are we looking good?
Gorgeous. Yep. Amazing.
And I think
Dazzler.
now it's time for a
Let's
season.
have a good look. Yeah.
A little
Wow.
season.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Any more olive oil? No? Okay.
I think it looks great.
Okay.
Because you're going to have the dressing.
So I'm going to put that on there.
Yeah.
Put that on there.
Yummy. Don't leave that guy behind. Okay.
Just make sure it's nice
Amazing.
and tidy.
It's really good. Did you say regimented? We've got regimented cucumbers.
Regimented cucumbers. I've probably got all the terminology completely wrong, but anyway. Now,
Wow.
I've got
okay.
my mint, which I'm
So our
going
last bits, we've got our mint and our
to
yogurt
got a few
sauce
pieces
dressing.
of mint to lay on top. So I think now this is where this just goes over. I think maybe a spoon.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe.
Let's have a spoon.
So just a gentle.
Gentle. Do you remember our gentle?
Gentle.
Our little baby doggy, he likes to be just gentle.
Gentle. Oh, lovely. Okay.
And I think that finishing with some fresh mint on top
Wow.
and a few.
Bit more mint?
I can do more mint. A few mint leaves. What do you think about here, there?
Yeah. That looks so good, baby.
One there.
Wow.
And maybe, do you want a bit more sauce? A bit more dressing?
I can add more later. I think
Or
that's
should I add a bit more mint?
Tiny bit. Tiny. Lovely.
Okie doke.
Well done,
And
Dazzler.
I think,
That looks amazing.
as my darling Kelly, for you, lots of love. Cheers.
Cheers, Dazzler.